Service game just underway for Martina Hingis. Love 15.
Martina Hingis has been at the wrong end of some of the power in the last few rallies. Yes, superb play from them both.
Terrific point, 15 all.
Oh, just fabulous. That forehand, she managed to scoop off. I mean, they almost half volleys. The ball's coming so fast. Hingis having to work harder in the last game or so. Well, you know, boy, not only is she a great tennis player with a racket, but that is pretty good between the ears too.
Forty 15. First serve percentage for Martina Hingis is 78% on the match. Sure, as soon as I say that, it drops.
Yeah. Just missed. Just.
3
all as Hingis holds serve.
Hingis has hardly put a foot wrong in this match. She served well. She's moving well. This is by far the most precise and dynamic tennis that I've seen her play, actually all year, I think. But you know, I also feel as if SELES is beginning to find her range a bit.
Well, hammered the forehand, 15 all.
Look at this forehand. Now, this ball is higher, but she still steps in, takes it on the rise, and still manages to power it. Only 10 unforced errors from Hingis in the entire match. You know, the first time that these two played was in Oakland in the fall of '96, and Hingis had just started to win tournaments there. You remember she'd won the doubles at Wimbledon, and then she'd won another singles tournament. And they played indoors in Oakland, and she demolished SELES, 2-0.
That was the much anticipated match too, with Monica and Martina.
Right. And then all through '97, she beat her. Oh, she missed one.
30 all through '97. She beat everybody. 12 tournament victories last year.
That was incredible. I think finally the pressure of being #1 took a little bit of a toll this year. Hingis herself had said, you know, she found it a little harder than she had anticipated. That's a good shot.
40-30.
SELES not out of the match yet. Taking it a little bit earlier than she has. In general, she's trying, I feel, to stay inside the court more in the set. Serve, just not a good day on the serve.
And deuce. Monica Seles gets her first serve in. She can do so much more. And that's been the case throughout this match. Hingis won the first set 6-4.
There's a good first serve. Relatively easy return, and she puts it away. If only she could be doing this a little more.
And holding serve, Monica Seles for a 4-3 lead at the Memorial Open.
Well, Martina Hingis has had to work a little harder in the last few games, and she's also trailing throughout this whole match with the serves. Oh, good serve. So if there was ever a moment for her to feel a little pressured, it's now. And Monica really making a very obvious showing of standing in, being aggressive on the return.
Steps right in and hammers the backhand. 15-40.
That was a forehand.
Was that her forehand? Holy smoke. Oh, the two-handed forehand. Sorry. I made her left-handed all of a sudden. And the break. 5-3. Monica Seles leads in the second set.
Improvement by Monica, not really a lapse from Hingis. Oh, that was a close serve. It's the first break of this set. Only one break there had been in the entire match before. So it's not as if, you know, you lose your serve and you can think, oh, well, I can just break back. Hingis has got to find something special this game. Pretty special.
Now all of a sudden Monica Seles finds herself in a love 30 hole.
Oh, it was such a good inside-out return. It wasn't such a shabby shot either.
And the first serve goes in. It's working for her.
Yeah, when Monica gets her first serve and she's winning nearly 80% of the points. When her second serve goes in, it's around about 50%. So that tells you quite a lot. Too good.
30 all.
I tell you, Hingis has had to do an awful lot of running. I mean, you know, I think she might actually be just not quite as full of bounce as she was earlier. Big point. 5-4, 30 all, second serve.
Well, Seles held up because she thought there was a bad line call, but fought back neatly to win the point, 40-30. She held up and looked at the chair.
You know, I thought that one might have been in. I mean, she's had a lot of close calls there, but she's got to play them. I mean, it actually played in her favor because I think Hingis thought she was out of the point, and it threw Hingis off more than it did her.
And an ace to hold serve and win the second set, 6-3. Monica Seles is back in the semifinal, and she did it in fine form in the second set. She found a groove in one game that really got things going.
In fact, she had a couple of games which she won her serve much more easily than she had. And if she can get this first serve going, things will be looking up for her.
And it's bang, bang, and 6-4 Hingis in the first set. Seles bouncing back 6-3 in the second. By the way, the ace to wrap up that second set, 174K. Martina Hingis to serve to begin the third set.
Well, that would be a change for Hingis, leading off the serving, but not smiling quite as much. She knows that things are serious now. Good effort from Monica. And what I've also noticed is that since the second set, Monica has really been standing inside the baseline much more, even on these first serves. Look at how far in she is there.
Terrific shot. $15 all.
Sensational shot, this tremendous angle. She would have, really, that was just the icing on the cake. She could have put it anywhere. No, I think stamina is going to become a factor in this match because they are both. Just again, quickly, that first serve percentage too low for Monica. They both have been covering a lot of court. You know, not exactly at a waltz. I mean, pretty much at a canter.
$40-15.
That was the forehand down the line from Hingis that I love. I think it's just such a difficult shot to hit.
An ace for Martina Hingis as she starts off the third set by holding serve. There's the coach and mother of Martina Hingis, Melanie Molitor. You said she was a little stern with daughter and pupil yesterday.
Well, I mean, I just sort of detected just a little bit of that. I mean, obviously it wasn't terribly obvious. She just changed rackets, you know, that previous game. She said because she uses gut, she feels that the tension disappears a little bit, but maybe she didn't like the new one. Changed rackets about 3 times yesterday.
And was pushed the 3 sets against Sandrine Testude. Oh. 30 love.
Doesn't like that racket.
Yeah, she might have to switch again.
I think that's the trouble. If you do start switching rackets, you begin to really question yourself. Oh, perfect.
Another ace. 40 love.
40 love.
Well, the new balls that Monica had just flying through the air there.
And her first serve percentage was 100. 1-1. Third set. Monica Seles is on an 18-match win streak in Canada.
There it is again. Forehand on the run, down the line, perfection. Oh, that one, she just didn't move her feet. Didn't have time to get her feet into position.
She hits that forehand so well, so deep and accurate.
Bronze medals,
30-15. I thought in the test tube quarterfinal, if you had to put little marks on where she was nailing it, those two corners would have been dotted constantly. She was very accurate in that match. All.
Couldn't contain the power.
Bronze button, 34.
Monica definitely getting a little better.
Go on, 14.
I'm sure Monica must be disappointed with that return because the serve was actually a little short. In fact, I think maybe because it was short, she didn't quite adjust to it.
Deuce. Advantage for SELES. A break point.
For serve.
No, it was a let the first serve. That's the first serve.
And a break. A break of serve, and SELES leads 2-1 in the third set. Into the third set, first semifinal of the Demore Open. Monica Seles and Martina Hingis. Seles to serve, leading 2-1, trying to build on a break. And the first serve percentage, certainly a difference. And my goodness, she's starting to get into her groove now. And a little frustration perhaps setting in for Martina Hingis. First serve again.
Touched the net, but it was otherwise an ace. SELES has won 5 out of the last 6 games.
Well, last game, Hingis changed rackets, and after she was broken, bad racket. 30-15. But those titanium rackets certainly resolve.
Actually, Hingis said that she was a couple of them had broken, and she said, I didn't even drop them out of my hand. She developed that reputation for releasing rackets as a junior. When she got to the seniors, she had to be a little better. Bad luck.
30 all.
Front button, 30 all.
I'm sure Hingis is praying for a fault on this first serve.
Prayer answered.
Well, would you believe it? A break point.
34.
see play.
Deuce deep and on the line.
I watched Monica Seles practicing a little bit today. She actually had a specific part of her practice just working on that shot, being fed some high looping balls.
And advantage now for Monica Seles. Faced the break point. Now has the advantage, looking to take a 3-1 lead in the third set. And that will certainly help. 3-1. Ace. Seles leading Martina Hingis in the third set.
Six aces for Seles. 4. 4 from Hingis. Hingis' first serve percentage still high, but the return improving from Monica ever since she's taken a step forward in the court. Another query on the far baseline. And Hingis stopped playing for a second. Like, it's too hard to tell, unfortunately for us, or maybe fortunately so that we aren't second guessing them.
It's been fairly equal. Both of them have been a little upset with some of the line calls. That far baseline's been bothering. Nothing bothered Monica Seles there. 30-15.
I don't know where one can serve to Monica on a second serve. So good on the returns.
But you notice this, though. Look how close. Look where she is now.
Way in the court, bouncing around. And that threatening attitude produces
double fault. That was the first for Martina Hingis. .40-30.
It's really a terrific match. Something of everything.
A double fault again to Deuce.
It's a little arrogant, I think, that second serve. You know, it's her strength, but sometimes a weakness.
And that is out. The advantage is now for Monica Seles. It is a break point, a chance to go up 4-1 in the third set. Now time to see the composure of the 17-year-old, ranked #1 in the world.
Thank you.
Wow, another break. And Monica Seles goes ahead 4-1. Monica Seles, who'd been in the semifinals of 3 straight tournaments in California, loves playing in this country, and right now seems to have the #1 player in the world on the ropes. The backhand winners, Monica Seles with 20. The Hingis is 7. It started to work for her. She's trying to take a 5-1 lead in the third set.
Seems like ancient history now, but in the second set at 1-1, Seles was serving. She was still struggling with her serve. She was 2 break points down, and Hingis didn't take advantage of those. And you know, the quality of the tennis is such these days that if you're given a little chance, if you don't take it, that might be your last chance.
Forehand, 15-all.
And this time, the forehand return, she goes down the line. Seles had been beginning to anticipate the inside-out forehand return from that side. Oh, that's out. There was a match they played last year at Hilton Head in the final, a tremendous match where Hingis was like 5-2 up in the third set, and the next thing she knew, she was 6-5 down and love 30 down. She squeezed out that one, but this looks as if Monica took her time to find her range and her game, and there's no turning it back now. 7 out of 8 games she's won, the last 8.
On the fly, 40-30.
For a second, I thought she'd let the ball drop too low. This was obviously the ball to come in and hit off in the air. But the ball, although it was low, she still hit it awfully well.
40-30, Seles.
Oh,
and another ace. Hold serve. She leads 5-1 in the third set.
Seles wins 5-1. Seles wins 5-1.
Martina Hingis. A little bit of a struggle now. We saw her struggle against Sandrine Testude in the quarterfinals, but she battled through that to move on.
Yes, but Sandrine Testude is not Monica Seles, although Sandrine has beaten Seles several times, but this is a long hill.
Out.
There's a chair overrule. 30 love.
Toronto, 30.
Martina Hingis won 12 tournaments last year, 4 tournaments this year. And people are asking her, you're not playing, are you not as dominant, or are you struggling, or is the opposition stronger? She said a little bit of both.
I think that's true. I think her game is maybe not quite as brilliant as last year.
And a quick game by Hingis. 5-2, third set. Monica Seles with an opportunity to serve for the match and move into the final. Came in as a number 5 seed as a wild card, actually, after performing pretty well in California. Making it to the semifinals in the 3 tournaments. Martina Hingis is the number 1. I think is learning what experience can do for her. Oh, double fault again.
Over the last 18 months, Seles has let a few matches slip from her grasp, but she's got quite a cushion here. Good serve, good forehand winner.
Hingis thought perhaps the serve was a little wide. 15 all.
And we were talking before about Hingis and what she thought, with whether it was just due to her quality of her tennis or everybody else. I think because the young players have come up so rapidly, I think it's forced the more mature players to be better. And you know, we all know that it's sort of easier the first time round, and everybody is wise, they learn how to play you a little bit. You might find what little weaknesses somebody like Martina Hingis has. Not many she has, that's for sure.
40-15. Double match point for Monica Seles. Looking to keep her win streak in Canada alive, looking for the chance for a 4th straight title.
That ball was going so far wide. But you know something? Match points so often seem to produce bizarre things, and that certainly was bizarre.
Match point.
I mean, Monica must have been on her way to shake hands.
It sails long. Monica Seles has upset the #1 seed and the #1 player in the world. 4-6, 6-3, 6-2. She advances to the championship yet again in Canada. She might have